Manakis is itching like.
They want to get another.
Chris Manakis is definitely wanting to be part of that team. So
they're even batting guys who are top order batsmen because they're so deep. They're batting them at 8, 7, 8. So those guys could come up and take a spot at 4 or 5 where Brett's playing. But you know, Brett's a good guy and he's a good cricketer, which he's proven over the last few years when he's gone to MM or whatever you want to call it, and then Mordialek. But he'd just be finding it frustrating, especially. Not getting runs because I just thought he would have made at least 400.
Maybe he's got to 350. Maybe he's got to put some weight on again because he's lost about 25, 30 kilos. Apparently, there's this dietitian at Bentley Uniting as well. He's got everyone on these protein shakes, you know, meal supplement replacements, etc., or meal replacement supplements, I should say, and everyone is on this diet. Apparently, Glenn Layla's lost 10 kilos as well. Everyone's on this thing. So
I saw him. I saw him against you guys when they routed you for 70. It must have been before he had the shakes.
He reckons he keeps on boasting about things that he's around about 88, 89 kilos. He's lost about 20 plus, but maybe he was going a bit more and he was a bit more plump. I don't know. But
anyway, more boundaries than running singles.
Yeah. But obviously, I mean, that's to show where Uniting's at in regards to not only are they professional on the field, but they're obviously doing everything they can as a group off the field with these things.
If you're spending that sort of money on players, which well, you know, it only makes sense that you're going to protect your investment and, you know, make sure that the guys are, you know, maximising their performance levels. So if that's what they're doing, we'd like to.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess concluding with your writing off angle, you know, you think that Brett might be able to make it this round?
Who they got?
Not sure, but Uniting. I mean, ultimately, it's an internal battle as opposed to who they're playing.
No, I just true, but. Geez, he's due for a score.
You'd think so?
Surely he's due for a score. If he makes another bad score, well, you know, the pressure will be on, I'm sure.
Well, he's been banned from any media outlets, Brett Ernst, so all he can do is do it on the field when it comes to silencing the critics.
That's right, he used to be, he used to get full on it. Not that I watch people, read that big cricketing. I'm watching and reading too many things. I read the first year of that big cricket, then I stopped. I was just going to do my head in, but he was crazy. Not crazy, but...
And he wasn't even playing in the competition.
He was just getting sucked in by everyone. But, so
he's been banned and...
The whole thing got pulled and then someone had to go crawling back to get it on again. It was very embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
Embarrassing for the competition. But, so that's Uniting. You know, they've got their challenges internally more than anything else. But moving to the page, they've won again. 6 for 161 with Swanee 56 and McConkie 34. Or McConchy, sorry, I keep on getting that wrong. Sorry, Steve. And Joey Silva, 6 for 49 for West Bentley.
He just bolts up and down. I can't see that happening again. But geez, I saw with West Bentley's team. Sorry, but Competitos was back. I saw.
Yeah,
he does like 8, so he probably hasn't trained. He's done no preparation.
Apparently, he works interstate on the weekends, and if he's in Melbourne on the weekend, he'll play, and that's what he did this weekend. So. Jack McLeod, I think they were 8 for 90 or something, or 9 for 90 or something like that. West Bentley. So it was really a bunch of routing, and Jack McLeod at 9 making 38 just to get some respectability to the score.
Well, we went on the record. I think I did anyway. Going at the start of it, they're just really thin, West Bentley, and you know I know they got Case back. I think he's batting 3, but geez, it's just gone to shit, really. Look, I know that he's not travelling that way
exactly.
either.
And we were the first to say that they cost more criticism than anyone on this thing. But
they've West Bentley had they'd made the finals the last how many goddamn years and played finals and all that.
Are they almost in the Mackey boat, as you say, where they had their chances and now they've got to regenerate?
Exactly right, but it's just how deep they are because they've always had that consistent list.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, that's because they're throwing big money around too.
Chris Kelly was running around with the open checks, but they got Con and they had a big play for Bunting a couple of years ago. But anyway,
it just goes to show, it just doesn't matter how much money you spend, is it? You invest in and promote within.
Yeah. So moving to the next game, Brighton Union, they had a great win against East Sandringham, making 137 with Kuzma 56 and Anno getting a return on his investment with 31. Pat Singh, now he's been...
what's he bowl? Have you found out?
I think he's just bowls mediums or something like that, but he's I think he's the second highest wicket taker in the competition, with I think 13 wickets.
Surrey should be leading, wouldn't he?
No, who's leading? Robbie Dahan. Robbie Dahan, he took another 5 for against us, which we failed to mention, obviously.
I was about to say, I wouldn't.
And he took 5 for against Amiga the week before, so he's taken 10 in 2 games. He's taken 17 for the season.
Geez, he should be rushed over to Perth to
someone who's got
third test.
Look, had a good chat with Robbie after that. He's good.
I just think with Elwood, the one-day game, look, they've done well and they're probably 4-1. Yeah, but the 2-day game suits them, I think, better than anyone because Marshall bowling's 25 from one end, and now you've got Rob Dahan. There's that pressure from both ends.
They've got Howard as well, who bowls, reasonably nippy.
Is he new, is he?
No, he's been. I think he played against us last year as well. And
Marshall's brother goes right. Doesn't he?
Yeah. Jackson bowls. He's a good, honest bowler as well. So you're right. From a bowling point of view, yes. I don't know how much depth they are with batting. Admittedly, we didn't see them. I mean, Marshall didn't bother batting, and neither did Steve Jones. So obviously, you got blokes like.
Geez, that's rare for Marshall to go running out to save the day.
He was too busy running out due to catches which.
What was all that about?
Oh look, I was in the middle of it. There was a catch first ball. I'm a bat pad.
Well, first ball the innings.
No, first ball for one of the batsmen when they were like 3 for 50 or 60 or something like that. I think Mussett. He came to bat. Just a bit of banter as he comes out to bat. And as a result, he mentioned after the game he wanted to hit directly in my face. And I don't know, my eyes were closed. But,
where were you doing?
Up at short cover. And I caught it here, and I've got a big bruise here. And I just put my hand up because I got excited because I took it, and the umpire gave it out, and there was a lot of people complaining that it might have been a bump ball. But
the umpire gave it out. It's not your fault.
My eyes were closed. I just how's that? Anyway, that's cricket. But back on that. They've got depth with bowling, but with the batting, I guess that's where the 2-day cricket will see whether Elwood's going to or not. Yeah, Nathan batted really well. He made 20-odd openings, so there you go. That's Elwood. But back on Union, they defeated East Sandringham, who fell 5 runs short. East Sandy.
Look, Brighton probably had their full list to an extent. East Sandy, I looked at it. I didn't know half the guys in the team, so for them to get so close to Brighton Union still raises question marks for me about Brighton Union. Ide still hasn't made a run this year. It's good to see Kuzma getting runs at the top of the list. Yeah. And Ano's getting his 30s and stuff. But East Sandy must be still in the 4.
Union. No, East Sandy are in there. They're I think they're 3-2. They'd be 3-2.
Because I didn't think Anton played. Like there was Anton, Manders, all these guys didn't play. So for Brighton Union to only just got over the line because they must be 3-2.
Yes. Union, I think they won 3, yeah.
Like, what do you think? I don't know. Look, my impressions of Brighton, they still haven't really set the world on fire.
Well, they've got these names and so forth. I guess the question is, a lot of questions were asked last year in particular, is whether they play as a team. And that's Advant's biggest challenge because you've had people come and go. You've had strong names in the club like Con, for example, not part of it anymore. Union are in that position where they've somewhat got fresh players, and it's up to Avant to gel them together and make them go from being 2 + 2 = 4 to 2 + 2 = 5. Getting that synergy as a group. So that kind of stuff, I guess we just have to wait and see. They made the preliminary final last year.
Yeah, they did.
It's just that extra little challenge of playing as an unfractured side.
It'll be interesting to watch. It'll be very interesting to watch the next few games.
And then the final game, Kingston Heath got their first win for the season, so well done to them. And again to Carnegie South, who seem to be a bit of a bogey side for Carnegie South, Kingston Heath. They defeated them last year, which was their first win for the season, and I think they beat another side as well to finish on 2 wins, Kingston Heath.
Is that the captain from last year?
John Collison, yeah.
No. LD.
Yeah, Leroy's back.
Leroy's
back. He wasn't playing early on, but he's back now, and he took 3 wickets. And I guess that's the key with Kingston Heath. They've got all this, talent in